Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back to this channel. Oh, I'm greasy. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I just want to come in just for a brief to say, hey guys, happy Wednesday, happy hump day to you, and you. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody is well. I just finished putting on some clothes, having me a nice big cup of cold water. Ran out of bottled water, got to get more bottled water. And also have to get a filter put on the refrigerator. One of those, the refrigerator, make the ice, got to get another filter put on it. So welcome guys, welcome back to the channel. Happy hump day to each and every one of you. I hope you are all having a good day, a glorious day, a wonderful day, an amazing day. I'm just sitting here in thought, not much to do today. I wanted to step out and go to the store, but unfortunately I didn't get to the store yesterday, so unfortunately I won't get out to the store today, not unless I take a Lyft to go. But I still have, the weekend to go. So what's up, everybody? What is the trend on the YouTube streets today? Guys, what is the trend? Did you guys see this new phase of another man that Adrienne Slay had in her car? It wasn't her car, in Ken's car? Guys, do you know she said that Ken introduced her to Timu, everybody call it a different name, Timu, and ever since he introduced her to Timu, she been Timu crazy with them tight behind dresses on. She said he introduced her to that back in Florida. Come on, Adrian, make this make sense to me. Now all of a sudden, where's she at, guys? She's in Milwaukee. Now all of a sudden, your interest in the Timu thing. Well, was you not ordering that when you was over there in Florida? Oh, I guess you couldn't order it over there in Florida because you were originally, and I don't mean no disrespect, you were originally, hold on guys, I'm digging for something in my pocketbook. You were originally homeless. Now guys, I want to know if this thing is going to still work out with her and Aunt Raynette. I want to know if this balance of relationship with auntie and niece is going to work out, because to me, from what I get from this, although she had nowhere to go, what I get from this is like she's trying to get up under Mama B's skin to make it seem like her and Aunt Raynette relationship is so bind that she wants to aggravate and agitate her mother. That's what I get from it, okay? And also, I heard that, what's his name, Will, he was not having that. Not her living on his, not her living on his property. Then there was a person of interest that she had interest in, that she was supposed to be laying her supposedly RV on her property. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, and that's not going to happen. Guys, you know how Adrian is. Nothing that she touch can be turned to gold. Anything that she touch, it turns to ashes and dust to dust. So you knew that this was not going to work with this lady, land that you were supposed to be residing on. You know that it wasn't going to work with Will, because now you're on his land and you want to watch everything he doing, his in and out girls coming in and out and stuff. You know what I mean? And you wasn't going to settle for that. It was going to be some confrontation. It was going to be some arguments. There probably was going to be some fights, somebody getting their ass whipped or something. So that wasn't going to work either. So the deal was that Will was supposed to have paid down on a land that was supposedly far for Adrian to lay her RV on. First of all, let somebody make this make sense to me. Where's the RV? Is there going to be an RV? I truly don't believe so. Make it make sense to me. Now, you have a degree in what is that? Social communication or something like that. I believe. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the right thing. If you have that degree, Adrian, do something with it. Make it accurate. Get a job. But I forgot, you can't get a job because you can't hold a job. You can't get a job because you don't like people. You can't get a job because you always want to go in and you want to steal somebody's man and sell some of that sheeny truce to somebody. So what is the purpose of having a job? Because you cannot want to flirt with someone's man. You cannot look around and Adrian has someone's man and she's going out with them. You cannot look around and she ain't done sold some of that troce. Not troce no more, y'all, troce. Because see, it's breaking down now. It's wore out now. So you ain't out there trying to just be selling some troce. Now you're selling troce because the trick is getting old now. The trick is getting old. Where is Will? Where is Will, your boy Will? The one that you confide in, the one that you spoke highly of. Where is Sugar Daddy? The light-skinned one that you proclaim now you don't like. I guess you maybe sold him some troce, and now he doesn't want to be bothered. Where is... What's the other guy? Player, the old head, the one that say, you can get some of that for $20. You remember I said, y'all, you got it the $20 for me. I got it the $20. You open and close, you open and close, you open and close for the $20. And you say, yeah, as long as you got a little bit of that. Some of that snip. As long as you got a little bit of that and you got a little bit of tree and you got $20, girl, you think you're doing magic. Okay? But all in all, you're at Aunt Raynette's house now. And the way you're speaking is as if, you're ready to leave there. Or the way you're speaking as if Aunt Raynette is ready for you to leave there. Which one is it? Make it make sense to me. Honey, let me tell you something. Guys, since you see this other guy that she was in the car with, she revealed him. See, you got to pay attention to what Adrian do. Adrian reveals these men faces in case something happens to her. In case something vicious, maliciously go wrong. You got it on camera. But here's the thing. You show them. But if something was to happen to you, Adrian, do you think they're going to leave that camera there? They're going to leave evidence there for the popo to see? They're going to tear their ass up, and then they're going to tear that camera up. They're going to dismiss their camera. Girl, stop getting your ass in people's cars. Girl, you're getting up in all these different men's faces, and you know the C19 is still floating around out here. You was coughing and hacking for a little bit. You was coughing and hacking for a little bit. Or is it that because you're smoking too much weed now and it's starting to affect your lungs? Which one is it? Or is it that you're smoking too much weed, you're doing too much? Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Which one are you doing? You, Adrian, better take a hold to your life if you value your life, and if you value your life and you value to live your life, as you say, you living your best life. Nothing that you're doing can possibly be your best life. How can it be considered your best life? You don't have a home, you don't have an RV, you don't have an apartment, you don't have a job. You just on YouTube, you have a degree, as you say, you have a degree, and you're not doing nothing with it. What is it, a community degree? What is it? Make it make sense. Go find a job. What, you're 51 now? It ain't too late for you to find no job. Why do you choose to stand out here and sell your body just for a little bit of money. Now, it was said that, your mother said that she didn't deny anything that she said. She said, yeah, me and my daughter, we used to sit down and get high together. Although, Mama B, it was wrong. I cannot commend you on that or your daughter on that. Although it was wrong. Mama B, you even said that you told your husband, not Adrian father, you told your husband to go out there and get your daughter. Because whatever she needs is here. So you pretty much submit her to just going on and just smoking drugs. She was pretty much submitted to be out there soliciting, selling her body. Because now her body craves and needs that crack. Her body was needing and craving that crack, and she was doing anything and everything she could to get that crack. But yet you told your husband, go get my daughter and bring her home. Anything she needs is here. Then you said she stole $750 from you and your man. Well, when a child is exposed to these type of things, when a child is exposed to this type of environment, now I don't know how old she might have been when she sat down and was smoking crack with you. They call it lace from where I come from. You understand? Well, lace, and it can go in weed. She probably was doing that, putting it in the weed. She could have been putting it in the stem. You know what I mean? So how old was she, Mama B, when your daughter really started to indulge in crack? How old was she when she started soliciting her body out there at what, 13, 14, 15? Now, if that child sat down with you at 14 or 15 or 16 years old and you and her sitting there smoking crack like y'all besties, Mama B, I cannot commend you on that. Love you to pieces. Now, guys, Adrian do have the tendency to lie about a lot of things. So I'm not going to sit here and put all of this on Mama B, because I can imagine that Adrian was a handful from day one. She said that she used to date big timers and shit, you know what I mean? Go on these extravagant trips and stuff, you know what I mean? Rob them, screw them, rob them and everything. Well, if you was doing all that, girl, what happened? What happened? You have destroyed your membranes. You have destroyed your life. You just, at all costs, you just destroyed you. But yet you can get on this camera, Adrian, and you can talk about people, but when it come down to you, you don't want to be talked about. At first you said it was okay to do it. You didn't have a problem with it. You didn't mind it. It was okay for people to talk about you. Hold on, guys, my camera fell. It was okay for people to talk about you. You didn't have a problem with that. And now all of a sudden, you want to block people. You want to get people's channels and stuff shut down. You chose that life of soliciting yourself out there. You chose that life. So I'm pinpointing that you were already a wild child at the age of what? Maybe 12, 13. Now, we don't know. I don't know what you may have been through in the aspect of that, of 12 and 13 years old. You may have been touched. You might have been violated body-wise. We don't know. But you never talked about it. All you talked about was your mama had you and her sitting there smoking crack. Now, I'm going to say this. No one can make you do no more than what you want to do. Now, obviously, it was what you wanted to do. Obviously, it was what you liked. Obviously, you sold trace, not trace, because your trace is breaking down and is getting old and is wore out. You got out there, you started selling trace. Now, the question is, will Adrian say, yeah. Mm-hmm. Or what you gonna say? No, you don't indulge no more? I don't believe that either. I truly believe that Adrian still is getting a little bit amped on a sneak tip, because her body movements, her body movements, she can't be still. Even when she eat, her body movements, she can't be still. When she talk, Her body movements, she can't be still. Something is wrong with the picture. Or not unless this particular crack has diminished her brain cells and did something to her brain cells and messed with her nervous system that she has no choice. She can't help from rocking. Let me get some water here, y'all. My mouth dry. But I want to say that, again, honey, you jumping in and out of these cars with all these different men as you call dates. Are you even, do you even know, do you really know their names, Adrian? Is their name an alias name? Or they just giving you some name because they technically want to, take you out because they want to buy you something to eat. They buy you something to eat, they can get some pussy. If they buy you something to eat and give you $5 or $15 or $20, they can buy some trussy. Some trussy. Not trussy, trussy. Because it's wearing out. Honey, you better be mindful. You better be cautious. You better be careful. And you better stop jumping in these different men cars. You came back, you're coughing and carrying on. You don't know either or the other one of these people have C19 or whatever. All you think about is just doing what you do and just, hey, and then you get on the camera and you say, oh, this guy, he was really nice. What happened to the gentleman that you went over his house? That shit scared you, didn't it? Because you speak no more about him. You asked him to give you a tour of the house. You looked and you said, oh, that's the basement. He said, yeah. You want to go down there and see? You want to go tour it? You did think you thought that time that, oh, hell no. Oh, hell to the mother flipping no. I ain't going down there. Because I don't know what I might see when I go down there. Now, you would have took your ass down them steps, and that man would have locked that door on you behind you. It was either you or him. I'm glad you thought twice about before you went down those steps. That shit scared you, didn't it, Adrian? You wasn't going down them steps. When you went out in that yard and he told you had a little lake over there, you said if it was daytime, I would show y'all that lake. But it was nighttime. So you don't know what could have been possibly. They always say you never know what's on a man's mind. You never know what's on a man's mind until you look down below. And when you look down below, you automatically know he wants some of that trase. Or he going to take that trase. You better get your priorities together, honey. Get you a little job and stick to it and try to communicate with people. My back itching. Try your best to communicate with people. You cannot live in this world, Adrian Slay, and don't like nobody. You don't even like Adrian. You don't like Adrian / Sharika / Nikki. Because when / Sharika come out, / Sharika wants to get vicious, malicious, violent. When Nikki come out, Nikki wants to sell that trase. So most of the time when you out there with these men, it's Nikki, because Nikki out there doing her tricks. She's selling that trase. Not trase, because the trase getting tore up, tore down, reckless, mice dropping. Yes. When you said to that man who you sat there and drank a big tumbler full of whatever, you said it was rum and coke in there. Do you know how maliciously that could have went wrong? That he could have just poured anything or dropped anything in your drink? Girl, you don't think before you, all you want to do is open and glow, open and glow, open and glow, open and glow, yeah, open and glow, and get your little bit, a couple of dollars. You are a lady of 51 years old. You should have your priorities together. You should have accomplished, achieved more than what you have in life, which is nothing. Nothing but a bad name. Nutso. That's what your brother called you, nutso. But you know, guys, apparently, and if you look at it, Yes, we all know that there is an issue. She does have issues. And all you have to do, sweetheart, is just get help. You don't have to be out here doing the things you're doing. A RV, well, apparently you can't get an RV because you don't have the money. Apparently you can't get an RV because you don't have the money saved up. Apparently you can't get an RV because nobody wants you to land on their property, to destroy their property, Adrian, to become malicious, vindictive, okay, violent. So what do you do now? You can't get an apartment because you don't know how to communicate or get along with the neighbors. You don't. It's always them. It's never you. But you see, I watch enough of your videos to know it's not those people. It's you, Adrian. It is you. In a video some years ago, maybe about a year, 2 years ago, you were at this restaurant or something and you were videoing. And there was some gentlemen sitting on the other side and they were waiting to order their food. You rudely said to these guys, "Hey, I'm recording." Adrian, what authority do you have to stop people from saying what they want to say? To stop people from being where they want to be? To stop people from sitting and eating where they want to eat? People ain't going to get up for you, girl. You ain't nobody special. And if you was, who are you to make these people jump up and move out the way? Who are you? Make it make sense to me. Shit, this fucking knee. Hold on, guys. Oh, Lord Jesus, I can't. Who are you? Who are you to boss these people around like this? Honey, you can't do this. Sorry, guys, twist my knee the wrong way. Who are you? You literally said to those guys, "Hey, I'm recording. Can y'all be quiet over there?" Or either if somebody walks in the midst of your recording, you get an attitude and you're looking at them all nasty, like you want to jump up and you want to do something. Baby, you own nothing in this world. You don't own nothing in this world. You don't even own you. God owns you. And he's given you more than enough chances to get your life together, Adrian. Now my cloth done fell on the floor, guys. He has given you more than enough chances to get your life together. But you just can't seem to do that. That's just too complicated. Let's see if this thing's still recording, guys. That's just too complicated for you to do. You can't do it. You can't do it because it's just not in your world. It ain't in your world. When someone wants to try to love up on you or try to love you, you forcefully push them away. You push them away from you, Adrian. You don't want nobody to love you. You say you love I'm rating that to pieces. You said I'm rating that love you to pieces, and that may be so. But we're talking about you. Individually, I'm talking about you. You need to get your life, your priorities together. Honey, get yourself cleaned up down there in your trase, not your trusse. Because see, it was trusse when you was out there soliciting and selling it, So now it's becoming trase because it's wearing out because you're getting old and nobody wants it. Whether they have to choose to pay for it or just give it to them freely, they don't want it. Because these men are finding out exactly who you are, what you're chasing, and what you want and what you're after. And because you're trying to do that, it's just truly, it's not working out for you. So what do you do? What do you do? Excuse me. What you can do is get down on your knees and say, prayer still works. I guarantee it. Okay? Get down on your knees and pray, girl. Because the life that you're living, the life that you're leading, and the way that you're going, Adrian, I don't put emphasis on things, and I don't want to put bad luck on nobody, but I prayed for you. I prayed for you. because you jump in and out these different men cars, and God forbid if you turn around and you jump up in the wrong man car. Now, do you have your blade on you or in your pocketbook? I'm sure you do. See, when person have mental illness, what they say you can't do, you cannot mess with a person with mental illness, which is you. And I'm sure you have that blade in that pocketbook. I'm sure you have that blade up there in your titties. But remember this, you are not stronger than a man. I don't care how big he is, how tall he stands, how thin he is, how short he is, how fat he is. You have no win against a man. The only way you may have a win against him is to cut him. So I'm sure you have that blade on you at all costs. Another thing that worries me about you is that when you were at that man house, the one that you said, oh, give me a tour. And he had his wife or his girlfriend, I think it was his girlfriend picture, in his room up on his wall. I'm not sure if it was his wife or his girlfriend. And she died. And her picture is up there on his wall. I think he said she died from lung cancer. That scared the shit out you. Like, why he got this deceased woman picture up on his wall? Because that was his wife or his girlfriend, whatever. And he still loved her. So now this gentleman lives alone in this big home. His children are just way beyond gone. They don't live there with him. He has his deceased girlfriend or wife picture up on his wall. You asked questions and he gave you the answer. My wife. Or one of his girlfriend. One of the others. I can't remember which one he said it was. That scared the shit out you. But then when you looked and you looked down in that basement, you said, oh, that's the basement? You want to go down there? You said, oh, hell to the no. Let me give you guys a story, what had happened to me. There was this gentleman. He was a Haitian guy. An old, skinny, wrinkly, bony-ass Haitian guy who was a hoe, who thought that he could get me, who thought I had low self-esteem about myself, who thought that I was gullible for a man, who thought that I was so gullible that I needed a dried-up ass 89-year-old man, because I think he was like 80, to lay on top of me, and thought he was going to submit worms in my body with a condom or without a condom. So let me tell you how devious this mother effer was that was going to get his whole damn head split open to the white meat show. All right. The way he played it, guys. Oh, he bought me this. He gave me that. He did this. He did that. This man was made like he was taking food from buying it from a market to bring to me at my home. And you know how they give out the boxes and stuff at these churches and everything? It was shit that he was giving me out the boxes from his freezer and bringing them to me. And he thought I was just that naive and that dumb. And, you know, he'd give me money or whatever. But then this particular day, he says, baby, come on a ride with me. I need to go take care of some business. I said, oh, okay, I'll ride with you. I rode with him. So unfortunately, when I looked around, guys, I can't even remember the man damn name because he's irrelevant. He probably, God forbid me to say, he probably deceased by now. I don't know. He thought because he had a nice truck, you know, that would just influence me to just go give this man my truce. See, because this is a truce. Okay, this is not a trace because it ain't wore out, it ain't broke down, it ain't been mistreated, it ain't been used. Okay. So it's a truce, not a trace. A trace is when that shit is all broke up and just used and abused and manipulated and tore up and nobody wants it no more. So I rode with him. So when I looked around, guys, let me get some water because I'm getting right there, y'all. Baby, okay. When I looked around, we was going up this little small secluded street. There were houses. There wasn't vacant houses. There were houses. There were houses, but it was secluded, quiet, real quiet, early morning. Maybe about I rode with him maybe about, I want to say 9:30, almost 10 o'clock. So when we get there, I said to him, what are we, honey, wait a minute, hold on. Where are we going? What are we doing here? Now, mind you, it's right off of Allegheny. You guys don't know about Allegheny because you're in a whole different city or state. So I don't know if he thought that I was naive and I didn't know my way. Okay. So he says, oh, baby, I need you to look at some papers for me. I need you to look at these papers for me because I'm not fully understanding them. I got to go in the house to get these papers. I said, okay, no problem. So he gets out the truck and proceeds to walk around to the passenger side to open the door. So I said, why are you opening the door? He said, you coming in? I said, no, I'm going to sit here and wait for you. I said, where's your house at? He said, my house is right there. Y'all, yums, whoever is watching this channel, be mindful, be cautious, be careful. Baby, this man totally had something up his sleeve. Now, listen, it was going to either be me or it was going to be him. And I was going to fight for this trussy, baby, because he was an old-ass man. And, honey, listen, I said, that's your house right there. I said, honey, what the hell is all those fenced in, gate in, locks on, and everything? The whole fucking house, oh, excuse me, you two, was fenced in. It had fences with locks on it. Okay? You go through when you walk up, you unlock that one with the locks on it. You walk up the steps, then you unlock another, and then you enter. I said, no, honey, I'll sit right here and I'll wait for you. Come to find out, his whole house was surrounded from the front and the back, all the way around with fence, with gates. The gates, let's just say gates. He said, you're not coming in? I said, He said, bam, and he slammed the door. He said, I'm going to go in the house to get the papers. I said, go ahead and get them. Let me see what you're talking about. Bring them out to the truck. Let me see what you're talking about, because I'm not coming in there. You all gate the hell in. I said, bro, a fire break out, you lose the keys, your ass is as good as grass. You good as dead. The whole house, all the way around, fenced in, gates all the way around, locks everywhere. No telling what. Now, listen, I just met the man like a few weeks ago. Now, this was back in, what is this, 23, 22, 21. This was back in 21. He said, okay, I'm going to go in the house and get the paper. Listen, he took so long in there, y'all. Yums, he took so long in there. I don't know if this man had a pit bull. I don't know if this man was going to put a knife to my neck. I don't know if this man was going to, if I didn't give him what he, now he might have looked like he was, I believe he was 80. But if you saw him, he didn't look 80 at all. If you saw him, he was a very, like, health nut person, like, and he might have been strong, but he wasn't that strong to handle anesthetic. I was going to throw that little dried up ass down, baby. I was going to beat that head to the white meat show. But the thing of it is to defend myself and fight him in there, because he might try to offer me something. Baby, you want something to drink? You want a soda? You want a glass of juice? You want some water? And drop some shit in my shit and take my throat. All of a sudden I wake up and all my stuff is, you know, guys. And I'm saying, what happened? What just happened? You know, I wasn't going to fucking there. I was not going in there. So he took so long in the house, guys. So I called him on the phone. I was like, what are you doing? He said, I'm looking for the papers. Guys, there were no papers. He was trying to figure out how he can manipulate my mind to get me to come in that gated ass house. It wasn't happening. I said, he got 10 minutes to get his ass out here. If he's not out here in 10 minutes, I'm out the truck. I'm walking down to Allegheny, and I'm catching the 60, and I'm going the fuck home. He comes out. He gets in the truck. He slams the door. He got an attitude now. I said, what took you so long? What were you doing in there? I told you I was looking for the paper. I don't know why you didn't come in. What, you thought I was going to hurt you? I was going to do some harm? I said, first of all, let me tell you this, bruh. You got gates every damn where. You done unlock this gate to get to that gate, to get to that gate, to get into your door. I wasn't going in there and you locking locks behind you and shit. And you thought I was coming in there? No, I wasn't coming in there because I don't know what you had up your sleeve. Absolutely not. I said, so where's the papers that you wanted me to see? They right here. Here, you know, you ball the paper up like this, like this, guys. I said, well, let me see. He said, see them for what? I asked you to come in and look at. I said, well, honey, we're in the truck now. I could look at the papers. So he said, you don't need to look at them. He stuck them down in the thing. So I went to pull the papers out. Guys, guess what? It was nothing on not one of them papers. You know that paper that you put in the printer to print things, like the clear paper with no lines on it? He rolled it up because he was trying to play this manipulative lying ass game on me because he thought I was just that gullible, that naive, that desperate for love, that desperate for a man, that desperate for penis. Never that. Never that. He says, I said, so what are you going to do? Are you going to take me back down to where I live, or what you want me to do? You want me to get out your truck? Because I can get out your truck and I can just walk down to Allegheny. He said, I'm going to take you home. The whole time we rode, guys, he said nothing to me. Absolutely nothing to me. Baby, I had my hand on my blade in my pocketbook because I was going to tear that ass up. Yums. Don't think Anastasia's a violent person. But at all costs, mindful, cautious, and careful. Have your eyes open, wide open. So we get to where we're going. We almost had a head-on collision accident because he was so upset with me because he couldn't get me in there to get my thrussy, to drug me, sex me up, probably leave me there. Probably would have did whatever he did to me. Honey, it's no telling what was in there. I don't know if it was dogs in the cellar, bodies in the cellar, or whatever. I wasn't going in there. He gets me down to my destination. He drops me off at 6th Street. He said, get out my truck. Get out my truck. I got out of his truck. I said, bitch, you ain't said nothing but a word. He said, I never want to see you again. I said, honey, don't get mad at me because I caught your card. I grabbed onto your card. You think I was going in that house all fenced all up? What you got in there? Your whole house is fenced up. Something's not right about you. What you got in there? He said, get the F away from my truck. I said, fuck you and your mother truck. You damn Pierre pervert. I said, whatever's going on in that house, whatever you got in that house, bro, you wasn't getting me in there. He said, I never want to see you again. Don't call my effing phone. I said, fuck you and your phone. Because, baby, my eyes was wide open to what you were trying to do. So always remember, don't be so damn fast to jump in people's cars. Never be too fast to jump in people's cars. Never be too fast to go in their house. And Adrian went in that white man's house. And she sat there and she ate that food. That's another thing she has a habit of doing. Eating anybody and everybody's food. You think that they can't drop drugs up in your food? Do you think that, Adrian? Girl, you better take a heed to your life. Because your life is headed for destruction. You eat any and everything from anybody. You drink and smoke from anybody. What's the problem? Do you have a I don't want to say that, but do you have a calling to not be here anymore? Or you just don't care about yourself? You don't care about your life? Stop eating from everybody, Adrian. Stop drinking from everybody. You sitting there, you're kind of a little bit procrastinating on that drink. I hope you sat and you watched him pour that. You sitting at his kitchen table, you eating a fajita. He wasn't eating shit. He had a cup in front of him, and he looking at you and he watching you. All of a sudden, you felt like you wasn't interested in the fajita no more. You said you left it in there on the kitchen table. You don't know what this man might have had up his sleeve, honey. You better stop, look, and listen while you still have the chance to. Because if you don't, things are going to start to go violently maliciously wrong for you. That's all I got to say, yum yums. You know, in this life and in this world, you can be violated, you could be manipulated, you know what I mean? If you don't be careful. You can't just take things upon yourself. Oh, damn, you know, oh, yeah, that's my trick right there. I know I can get me like 300, you know, $400. If you want trick, girl, get the real money. Don't get no 10-cent ass change. And that's what you're doing. You want to be fed. You want weed. You want blow, whatever you do. And then you eat from anybody. You drink from anybody. That ain't good, Adrian. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you, honey, if you want to continue to live in this world, without a doubt, baby, think about it. Think about it and say, Lord, what am I doing? I don't value my life. Yeah, things might have been a little tough in your life. I don't know. I don't know what you may have been through as a child with your mom. I don't know. As I said, to condole you sitting and smoking crack with your mother, you didn't have to do that. You sat down and you chose to do it. It wasn't pushed in you. It wasn't made for you. You know, that she didn't force it in you, even though she was wrong to allow you to submit yourself to sitting there and smoking that stuff with her. Mama B, I don't condole that. That part I don't condole. I'm very, very upset with you about that part. But you did admit your faults. You did admit your faults. And another thing, Adrian did not mention that, hey, you know, yeah, I stole the $750. So this is the thing of it, to the belief of it all, guys. We don't know what to believe, who to believe, how to believe the story, because the story keeps twisting and turning and changing each and every time. So guys, if you understand this video, like this video, share this video with anyone, everyone, everywhere, all over the world. Thumbs this video up. You can thumbs it down if you don't agree. You can leave your comments down below. Your comment is your comment, and I can't take that away from you. All right, guys, stay positive, stay blessed, keep that peace, stay out of trouble, and let no hurt, harm, or danger come against you. Guys, always remember, girls and guys, never submit yourself without your permission. Never eat or drink anything behind someone without your permission. If you feel something not good about that, don't you drink it. If you feel something not good about that, don't you eat it. If you feel something about not getting in that car, don't you do it. If you feel something not right about going in that house, keep on moving, honey, because you may regret that you did it all. Have an amazing Wednesday, guys, and stay blessed. Hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.